Hi everyone, welcome to The Pulse with Faye Seidler, the show about our North Dakota legislative session. Exciting, fun, fetch, that's what people say. Tonight we're going to talk about good stuff. There are two awful bills that did not make it, which is good news. Those are the ivermectin over-the-counter bill, which failed horribly, as well as the bill that was seeking to give rights to hate speech. Interesting choice from North Dakota, but one we decided we were not ready for yet. There are a lot of bills still going through the chamber, but I will say of the stuff I'm monitoring, there's about 20 good things that have passed, including expansion of protections for first responders, increased protections for our sexual assault victims or survivors, looking at grants for libraries, for county fairs, for our state in general. So there are things that are moving our state forward in good ways, and I like that. You should like. There are about 20 other bills that I think are good that are currently going through with a due pass nomination, so they're likely to actually make it. Some of which is funding buses, which is fun, or food support for our youth, which is always fantastic. So these are good things. We like these things. So to let you know, there are about 40 good things happening. Tonight I have one thing to talk to you about, and that's one particular good bill. That is going to be House Bill 1495. You cannot forget it, 1495. Why am I talking about this bill? Because it will change the world. What this bill does is it gives protections to individuals at their workplace if they run for office. A lot of professionals work jobs that require them to either have multi-year contracts, or if they ended up being lawmakers, they can't afford to take 6 months off, so they would probably lose their job and they would be replaced before they could actually get it back. That is unfortunate because that means some of our brightest and most talented people are not in our legislative session because they can't be, because their jobs aren't designed around that, and we suffer because of it. In a fantastic world, our lawmakers would listen to our experts, but we don't live in that world right now, unfortunately, and there is a lot of bad legislation that goes through because our lawmakers are underinformed. They have no idea what's going on, and they just hear fantastical rumors of the world, and they try to vote on things without being informed or knowledgeable about the subjects they're asked to vote on. There are 1,000 bills running through our chamber that they have to look at and have maybe 20 seconds to consider before voting yes or no on them. They have no idea what they're doing. So if we have experts that are actually there, they could potentially lead the conversations in better, more rational and reasonable ways so we as individuals can make good decisions and have good governance. I'm not saying we need to replace every single lawmaker we have now or that many of them are not talented or capable. They very much are. However, we are lopsided in our representation. We have a ton of managers, we have a ton of business owners, but we don't have a lot of people that work jobs. We don't have a lot of people that are parents. We don't have a lot of people that really understand what it is to be a parent of a kid going to school, understands how our schools work, or knows what it is to be a veteran, or knows what it is to just live your life in North Dakota paycheck to paycheck. And because of this, we pass very silly and awful bills that don't really impact a lot of people, or impact just a couple of people, or they're just weird experiments that people are running because they have aspirations for national politics or something like that. I don't know, it's a mixed bag in our lawmaking body. Again, default back to, do love and respect most of them. I love that they are representing our government and spending the time to do that, but maybe we have too many managers in the restaurant and could use a couple of cooks and some servers and an accountant, and maybe even the customers too. Maybe we don't have any of that. Our restaurant is not cooking a lot right now, but it's yelling at each other. So I want you to share this bill out widely. I want you to show up and testify if you can and let them know that this bill would be transformative in your life and your ambitions to represent the state, because that's a way to keep people here, to get them invested in our politics and our life. So please support this bill. So please share this bill out. It's a fantastic bill. I love it. I support it. I think it's amazing, and I think you should too. And it's a fantastic, great bill. So please get it out there because it is something that supports democracy and makes democracy itself better. Because the more representation we have from a diverse collection of people, the better representation we have from a merit-based group of people, the better we do as a society, right? And that's what we want on this show, and that's what you should want because yay, democracy! We got it. We nailed it. Good bill. Let's get this